food bag because I want coffee. And it got really windy overnight and kind of cloudy. So we don't really have much of a sunrise, but I'll try to record it if we do get any. Okay, here's my food bag. I want coffee. Okay, y'all. If I die on this, this is how it's actually going to happen. See this log right here? Totally just tripped on it. See this hill right here? Totally just fell a little bit down it. Knocked a rock that went all the way down and sounded like a freaking elephant going down the hill. Oh my gosh, I'm alive. I'm okay. More importantly, the food bag survived, so now we can have coffee. And we are finally getting a sunrise. A little bit of color here over the mountains this morning. And guess what? Lisa ate this morning. Yay!
It's a miracle!
She's
Food went in and didn't want to come back out.
It's that whole weird hiker thing we're experiencing where we just don't want to eat. Although I ate last night. Like, I ate dinner and dessert. Oh, look, it's getting even more colorful over here now.
I'm like, what did I gotta get out of my...
But yeah, so we've got, what do we have today? We have, all right, so we decided Lisa wants a bed.
I want a bed, a shower.
I had that I was going to go to mountain crossings. We're going over Blood Mountain today. And then go the mountain crossings. And then there's a little campsite about not even a mile beyond mountain crossings. And that's where I was going to go tonight. And then hike for 2 more days. And then I have 3 nights booked at Around the Bend.
Nice.
Yes. But that meant no bed until Wednesday night. And today is, I don't know what today is. Sunday. So we are going to get a bed tonight.
Yes we are.
And it's supposed to storm tomorrow. I'll probably still hike and keep to my plan so I can keep because I have to get a special dog room at Around the Bend, and I have that booked, and they don't have any more. I don't think they have any more because I was the last one. It was the last one available when I booked it.
Yeah.
But there is a dog room available at the cabins.
Yep.
So,
Blood Mountain Cabins.
So
doggy room. Oh, and I'm gonna book it right now so we don't lose it.
Yes, go book it. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna be there at least tonight. She might be there for 2 nights, but we'll end up hooking up again later at Around the Bend if I end up getting a little ahead of them on the trail this week.
Definitely.
But who knows? Maybe you guys will all end up hiking with me. You only get 1 night.
I'm gonna get 1 night now, and then we'll see.
Okay, because Whiskers has...
Yes, who I want to meet so bad.
And he has a cabin coming up this week too.
Yeah.
So we'll probably, I don't know, we'll figure it all out.
Yeah.
We may be doing some glamping this week. we're definitely doing some slackpacking.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't even wait to try that. It's wonderful.
All right, bye. All right, and we're off. We're gonna say bye-bye to the pretty campsite and the pretty views. Oh, it's starting to get cloudy again. Where'd that come from? The sun was shining beautifully earlier. Huh. All right, here we go. Day 4. Let's do it. Blood Mountain. Woo! Good morning. Day 4, and we're a couple miles in. Lisa is behind me. We've, kind of settled into our paces. Probably wait for her up here where there's a water source. And then we are going over Blood Mountain today. And it's been a weird morning because the sun was out like really strong actually early in the morning when we were packing up camp. We were like, oh, it's gonna be a hot one today, and it is supposed to be like 76 today and sunny. And then by the time we actually got on the trail, only like within an hour, it had gotten really chilly. The wind had picked up, and all these like clouds and that misty, foggy stuff that permeates these mountains had rolled in. So it was actually weird because it was almost muggy. So I'm like kind of sweating, but the wind has been cold, so I'm also kind of chilly. But as you can see behind me, there's some blue skies trying to pop out now. So I think here in a little bit, the sun will end up burning all this weird misty stuff. I am so gonna fall on my face one of these days. Yeah, the sun will probably burn that off, and hopefully by the time we get to the summit of Blood Mountain, it'll all be burned off and we'll have some beautiful views. So it looks like I am approaching Cowrock Gap. I see something in front of me here. Marcy was actually going to try to join us at Cowrock Gap, get dropped off, and then hike over the mountain and to Neel Gap with us, where we got the cabins. The Blood Mountain cabins are right down from mountain crossings. Let me see, what are all these signs? We have a whole bunch of signs here. Yep, here we go. Neel's Gap, 5.2 miles. Woody Gap, which is where we came from. Yep, we are at Gerard Gap, if you can see that sign. Gerard Gap. So I'm going to try to send Lisa a text. I don't know if I have service, to let her know that Marcy is actually not joining us. She decided to just be dropped off at the cabins and take another 0. So be interesting because tomorrow is when we're supposed to get rain for the first time, but it's going to be warm rain. It's still supposed to be like 73 and only like 9-mile-an-hour winds. So I'm still going to hike. Lisa's taking a 0 and we'll see what Marcy does, I guess. But all right, Gerard Gap, here we go. Not gonna believe who was just on the trail in front of me. I saw the green hiking skirt and I'm like, Kim has a skirt like that.
Purple rain.
And then I saw the Mariposa pack and I was like, and then I saw the short hair and then I was like, Kim?
Tis me. I started at 4 in the morning and I got
She's been
lost
hiking
in
since
the
4
fog.
in the morning. This is insane. I can't believe I ran into Kim ahead of me on the trail. And Lisa's not too far behind us.
The tortoise is ahead. But the tortoise went to bed early last night. And
Okay, so did we.
The tortoise got up super early. I was
That's
awake
awesome.
at 3 and I'm like, what do I do? I'm like, I want
The
to
Tramily is reuniting. So Kim, Lisa's not too far behind us. She stopped for water and then I was cold, so I told her I was going to go and I'd meet her at the other water source and we'd do blood together. So, all right, let's go get some water and take a break.
Let's do it.
Who I just ran into! Woo! I'm like, you aren't southbound hikers. What are you doing?
We're slackpacking from Neel Gap back to the Above the Cloud hostel with Lucky and Nimrod.
That is awesome.
And, guess who we stayed with dinner last
I
night?
saw the picture, Nimble Will.
Nimble Will, he dinner this morning and just a super guy.
That is so cool.
Tonya, it's so good to see you.
I know. Okay, I
said, "Is that
gotta
Tonya?"
put the phone down and give them a hug because I just like pulled the phone out and was like, I gotta get a picture of Happy Hippie and
Why'd you do
Whiskers.
Cool.
And Zobe's very happy too. He's like, I know this guy. Here we are, Blood Mountain, and Zobe has already abandoned me. What's your name? I don't think I got it. David. And he's a trail maintenance worker with the Georgia Appalachian Trail who are you with officially?
AT Club.
AT Club. All right, sorry. And over here's our ridge runner, chilling. Look at you.
Yep.
You look like you're working hard.
I am.
Zobe's coming over to say hello to you now too. Yeah, Zobe's making friends with all the men. So, we just saw Whiskers on the trail, which was awesome. And now we're at the shelter and we're gonna hang out and hopefully Kim and Lisa aren't too far behind because I'm not gonna hang out here and freeze. Zobe. Hey, are you leaving me? Are you abandoning me 4 days in? You're just gonna hang out with this dude at Blood Mountain every day?
I won't be at Blood Mountain every day.
No, he won't be at Blood Mountain every day. Sorry, buddy. Too funny. Oh, and I didn't get you before. Another worker. What was your name?
Rick.
Rick. Thank you guys for maintaining the trail for us so we can enjoy it and not fall on our faces too much. This little guy makes us all look bad though. All right, buddy, let's go take the shelter. Yeah, why don't you go walk in there? Oh, we can sign the log in here too, buddy. Come on. You've never seen the inside of Blood Mountain Shelter. Here we are. And no, there are not windows. They're just here. So yes, the wind and the rain does come in. But it is a shelter with 2 rooms. Very nice. Little man's exploring.
Hey!
You made it! Woo!
I did!
See, I do say woohoo a lot apparently.
You
Woohoo!
do say woohoo. You may have to be woohoo.
I don't know. What are you doing over there? You find another man to cling to? He's all about like loving on the men here. Kim is very happy. She was cursing me out coming up this last little bit.
The hills are alive.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine how great this view was yesterday in the sunshine?
I know.
Is this good today?
Fantastic.
Get
Fantabulous.
your picture. Oh, Well, okay, this was supposed to be
Okay.
a picture, but we're gonna do this. It's because Lisa just got here!
Lisa, do you want your picture taken?
Lisa!
Right now.
Lisa's like, I want to put my pack down. Shut up. Coming down Blood Mountain, had to stop for the view. And I was just telling Kim, I was reminiscing that back in 2016, my very first hike up this mountain, I sat right there where that lady is with the dog. Beautiful sunny May afternoon and read a book. Good memories. This is just the weirdest day weather-wise. I'm less than a mile to mountain crossings coming down from Blood Mountain, and it was like misty and kind of wet and gross and cold up at Blood Mountain, and I had to put my fleece on for the first time since starting this hike. I mean, not just today, I mean the entire hike. And haven't gotten warm until right now. I'm probably gonna leave it on until I get some mountain crossings. And it's just so weird because it was just sprinkling on me, and then the sun came out again, and now it's cloudy again. And when the wind whips through here, it's freezing. Oh, I just keep thinking to myself, every step is one step closer to pizza at mountain crossings today. I've been telling myself every step is one step closer to Katahdin. Today, all I care about is pizza. Like, hiker hunger must be starting to hit me because I just am like dreaming of it. So, I don't know. The other thing, so for the first time, I'm starting to actually feel some real pain, and it's a really weird situation. The actual bottoms of my feet feel like they're raw, like they're being chafed raw. I have literally, in all my years of hiking, never experienced this before, so I don't know what the problem is. I've hiked this many miles each day in day hikes, and gone home to the RV and slept, or been on a cabin retreat weekend hiking with friends, and we hike 9-10 miles, go home, whatever. So I have no idea what the deal is with the bottoms of my feet, but when I get to mountain crossings, I'm gonna take my boots off and look at them, and I'll bet you anything they are just like rubbed raw. So I gotta figure out what to do about that. I do have inserts to my shoes that I normally wear, and I forgot them. I didn't really think they're gonna be that big of a deal, but maybe they are. You hear the racing on 129 going on out there. There's like all kinds of cars racing on the highway today. So that's the only thing. The rest of me feels fine. Knees, coming down Blood Mountain, I was feeling it in the joints, the knees, the hips, but now that I'm back on pretty smooth ground, I'm okay. It's the bottom of my feet. It's kind of a big deal when every step is bottom of my feet and I feel it, so I gotta figure out what's going on there. But little man's doing great. He's still busting along. Every single person that I pass is like, that little dog can do this, I can do it too. I'm like, you betcha, he's going all the way to Maine, baby. All right, I will see you guys with some pizza in my mouth at mountain crossings. That's a glimpse of the highway through the trees. Oh, it's there. It's down there. You see the car? It's down there. That means we're almost to mountain crossings. And almost to pizza. My feet are hurting. I figured this out. Y'all, I have been right here at mountain crossings like a dozen times in the last month. And I have never been so happy to see this building as I am right now at this moment in time. Of course, we got a hot shot in the parking lot as I arrive. So freaking happy right now. Oh my goodness. So apparently there's some sort of Ford Mustang hot rod thing going on, and they were all in the parking lot when I got here, and it was like crazy loud and stupid. But look, all the thru-hikers gathered over there. The shoes hanging in the trees. As I've been here a dozen times in the last month, but this time for me. And I am ready to sit down. Hi. So it's a couple days later and I'm editing this video while I sit in my tent while it's raining this afternoon while we've been hiking. It's 2 days later and I decided not to include the kind of gross video that I took actually taking my socks off at mountain crossings when I got there. I didn't want to admit to myself even how bad it was feeling and how bad it might be because I didn't want to get off the trail and I didn't want to, have an injury. So yeah, that video that I am not including in this, it was gross. My sock was like full of blood and it was like dripping down my foot and there were these little like blistery parts of the bottoms of my feet where like pus and blood was coming out. So what I'm showing is actually after I've cleaned my one foot up a little bit, and then I just have some pictures and images of it later in the evening as I'm continuing to work on them and try to figure it out. So just editing this little clarification in there that you're not seeing the worst of it. It was gross. Yeah, when I said it felt like they were being chafed and rubbed raw, they most certainly were. It's the bottom of my foot. I'm sure the other one looks just as bad. I haven't even taken the socks off yet. So we gotta figure something out there. They're out of pizza. This is my very unhappy face. They're out of pizza. The Tramily is reunited. Lisa and Kim just got here, and Marcy was here when I got here. Hi! There's Kim. We don't have pizza, but we're having burritos and hamburgers instead. And we are like ravenous. Hiker hunger has hit today. My little beggar. This is what he does. We get food for mountain crossings and he still begs for it.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Oh, I know. I just wolfed down a burger, I think faster than I ever have in my entire life. Little Mia, who's got you, baby?
Yeah, Marcy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna curl up right here, Mommy. Night night.
They were trying to call me Mercy Me.
That's what, yeah, that's what because they called you that.
Well,
We're talking
first-
about Whiskers. And I was like, who are you talking, Marcy?
Yeah, first Lucky came out and got me at Cooper's Gap, and he's like, "Is Marissa here?" And I'm like, "Marcy."
Marissa.
I'm like, "It's Marcy."
Oh, that might be your trail name now, Marissa.
I'm like, "It's Marcy." He's like, "Marcy? Mercy me!" I'm like,
Mercy
no.
me.
And so they all start calling that.
There's worse things to be called than Mercy Me. I'm just gonna make you sing one of their songs, that's all. So I haven't videoed our cabin yet. This is our cabin for the night, maybe 2 nights. Definitely 2 nights for Lisa, because she booked it for the minimum of 2 nights. And I'm trying to figure out what to do. We might be able to slack pack tomorrow, and then I can stay here another night. And in here, you're dressed, right, Kim? All right, good. No. Oh my gosh. Too funny.
I'm having a yard sale.
I know, I gotta do that too. So yeah, look, we have a running toilet and shower. We're so excited! Woo! And like a kitchen and a sink. Not that I don't even know if we're gonna use it. And then upstairs we got a fireplace. We totally need to light the fireplace, by the way, guys. And then upstairs there's another bed up there, and this folds out, so we're all cozy. Zobe's really happy. Here's the outside of the cabin. I was super grumpy when we were walking here. They saw like terrible Tonya. It was awful. My feet hurt from this crazy thing that happened. As you can hear, it's like freaking motorway out here today. There must be some sort of motorcycle and like car thing going on in the area because I've been living in this area and it has not been like this. But sun finally came out and it's really pretty off of our balcony that I'm walking on. So as you can see, this is our balcony that I just walked down. So this is our home for at least tonight, maybe 2 nights. So I have the problem, I mean it's not a bad problem, but it's kind of a problem, that I made reservations based on what I thought I'd be doing, on mileage every day at Hostel Around the Bend to be picked up at Unicoi Gap and then spend a couple nights there and do some slack packing. And I called to see if I could shift that reservation by a day to take a rest day tomorrow for my feet, and because some of them want to take a rest day tomorrow. But it's booked solidly all around me, of course. And because I need a dog room, that makes it more difficult as well. So I definitely have to hike tomorrow and keep on my schedule to get to Hostel Around the Bend. They're debating what they're going to do. We have a guy, I don't even know him, but Kim was talking to him, we got to figure this out, who offered to slackpack us tomorrow to Hogpen Gap, from Neel Gap to Hogpen Gap, which is 7 miles. So if we do that, then we could all slackpack tomorrow, use Lisa's reservation for this cabin again tomorrow night, then get dropped back off at Hogpen Gap the day after that, and continue forward to Unicoi Gap, where we will then get picked up and be able to go to Hostel Around the Bend and keep my reservation. So I'm hoping that's the plan that works out, trying to iron this out. But yeah, this is the joys of AT through hiking, partially with a dog, because that's why I made that so freaking loud. That's why I made that reservation, because I wanted to make sure I got a dog room at a hostel, because they book up quickly, and then also, with a Tramily, and trying to kind of stay with each other as much as possible too. So we'll figure it out. And I'm not nearly as grumpy as I was about an hour ago. Man, I was just, my feet hurt, and they were out of pizza at Mountain Crossings, and that really ticked me off, like, way more than it should have, but I was really pissed about that. I've watched all these other hikers go there and get their pizza over this last month, and it's finally my turn, and I don't get it. So now we're talking about ordering pizza because we're all still craving it. And I have this huge bag of food I need to eat, so anyway. Alright, we'll figure it out. I'll keep you updated. Okay, I am hobbling my way back from their cabin to our cabin. I want to take a shower. I haven't showered in days. I stink so bad. And I want to take care of my feet. I'm hobbling. But I think once I get them clean, I have to finish popping some of the little blisters. Like when you chafe really bad and it the skin bubbles up like a blister and then that pops, that's what's on my feet right now. They need to be popped. So I'm hobbling. But anyway, so we just went to the guy's cabin. So there's a guy who is through hiking, and his buddies have through hiked years ago, and so they're just driving along the trail supporting him, and they are going to slackpack him tomorrow. So they're going to take us and slackpack us as well. So we are going to slackpack from Neel Gap to Hogpen Gap tomorrow, and then we get to use Lisa's second night tomorrow night. I'm so sorry the cars are so loud! That one was a motorcycle. Anyway, so we get to slackpack 7 miles tomorrow, and then the next morning they are going to drop us back off at Hogpen Gap to continue going north. We will hike 2 more days to get to Unicoi Gap, where my reservation will then kick in at Hostel Around the Bend. So, yay! Next several days are figured out, and basically actually staying on target for what I had planned out as far as... Seriously, it's like a freaking motorway here today. Never had it this loud before as I've been in this area. But anyway, so basically still have it on target for my plans to get to the Smokies so I can board Zobi. And then after that, it'll be so much easier. So here's your tip. Don't plan your days. That plan is going to get thrown out the window on day 2, 3, or 4. I guarantee it. And you're going to meet up with people that you want to hike with, and you want to try to figure out hostels and rooms and stuff. If you already got something booked and it makes problems, and yeah, just go with the flow. Just don't book anything ahead of time. Don't send yourself resupply boxes. Just don't do it. Just go with it. Because otherwise, it's ending up working out so far. Hopefully it will continue to. But yeah, it's definitely made it harder. But still enjoying it. Even though my feet are screaming at me at the moment, I am definitely still enjoying the journey and having fun, even though terrible Tonya came out and was yelling at everyone earlier. Not really, or kind of. Not like I was mad at them yelling at them, just I was grumpy and yelling in general. I'm better now. I'm happy. All of y'all who said I wasn't going to need this medical stuff, this is everything that I'm using on my feet. Gonna wrap it in gauze and bandages tomorrow. I just put this stuff on it, which hurts like a... Basically pouring freaking peroxide on it. Antibiotic wipes. Take with me this cream I'm gonna put around it. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. The other one looks like that too. I have never had this happen before. Sucks. Is this considered glamping?
I think it is.
We're not even camping now.
Oh my god.
Yum.
I'm so excited.
And over here is the best part. Since Mountain Crossings didn't have it today, we've all been craving it. Booyah. Dinner is served. No, we're coming. Here we go. We have the lightest packs in the world right now. It's awesome. I'm gonna fall down the stairs before we even get in the truck. In the truck. I didn't break a leg going down the stairs. So this is Chief. Chief, say hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
When did you hike the trail?
Well, the last time I was on the trail was last April for a few days. But since 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003.
Nice.
Cool. So we are slackpacking today from Neel Gap to
And you get let off right
where
here
are we going?
on the
Hogpen Gap.
trail.
On the trail, literally. Here we go. This is amazing. We are at Neel Gap. There's nothing in my pack. I mean, like nothing. Like I'm worried I'm gonna lose my water bottle and my umbrella because it is supposed to rain today. So I brought my umbrella and my rain gear, and that's pretty much it. Some food, probably not even enough food, and I brought. Here we go. Walking through it. This is officially. I walked through this a couple of times, but this is official.
Probably tomorrow, right? No, we won't be back.
We won't be back tomorrow. Did you sign the register?
Kim, did you sign?
Sign the register?
What's today?
We won't be back.
7.
Yeah.
Today's the 7th, so there's already
We're
one
gonna get
person
dropped off
in front of
soon.
us.
So whenever Zobi is not with us, we have Flat Zobi to be with us. So he's not slackpacking with us today, and he'll be going through the Smokies and a Katahdin with me. So Flat Zobi is still going every step. Slackpacking. Woo! How do you feel, Lisa?
I feel really good.
Except
I have hives everywhere, and I took Benadryl, so I'm happy.
she's on
I feel great.
she's on a Benadryl high today.
Woo, let's go.
I'm on an Advil high. I took too many Advil to ease my foot pain. And Marcy's on, I don't know, Tylenol, I think, for her hip pain. And Kim's coming along back there now. Still got some ankle pain going on, but we're all trucking along. Woo! So this morning we were kind of rushing to get ready because we slept a little bit. It was nice. We had to sleep in kind of, sort of. Not really. I mean, we're still up at, what, 6? But I don't know. Anyway, we were rushing, and I should have gotten up before everyone else to treat my feet. I woke up at 1:30 in the morning in like incredible agony pain. My feet were screaming at me like something fierce, and the pain was just like radiating up my legs. I swung off. I was sleeping on the futon. I swung off the futon as soon as my feet like even kind of sort of touched the ground. Like I couldn't put any weight on them, and I just started crying and praying. I was just like, God, the only thing I need to get from Georgia to Maine are my feet. I can injure other parts of me and I'll hobble through, but like I need my feet. This is the bottoms of my feet. It's every single step that is screaming out in pain because they're like, it's like someone took a cheese grater to them. So I iced them for about an hour, took some more ibuprofen. This is at 1:30 in the morning, and just prayed. And when I woke up this morning, it felt like 1,000 times better. Not good, don't get me wrong, but not like I can't even put weight on them and get off of this couch. So I got up and spent probably the first half hour treating my feet with antiseptic, foot glide, put bandages all over them, and then wrapped them in that like sticky ace bandage type of stuff that thankfully Lisa had some of that because the regular like medical tape wasn't sticking to my feet very well. So right now the bottoms of my feet actually don't hurt very bad. I mean, I can feel it, but they're not like screaming at me in pain. But my feet are so swollen that I have them shoved into my boots like sausages. Like seriously, I could barely even get my feet in my boots this morning or get them laced and tied. And now the pressure on like each side of my foot on the seams bulging out like that is actually what hurts today. Oh, it's not one thing, it's another. But I'm so thankful that we have someone who's slackpacking us today. And I'm so thankful, incredibly thankful, that Lisa got a cabin. Because man, I needed that last night. I'm just so thankful. So getting some miles in still, but you know, doing it a little bit differently to take care of ourselves as we all have one injury of some sort or another. Honestly, the best one in our group is Zobi. And he gets a day off today. But we're doing it. This is our views today. Kind of stinks because we are doing some climbs that really have some good views, and I don't think we're going to get any today. We're on our way. We're going to start climbing up Wolf Laurel Top here in a minute, and then we go down from that, and then we start climbing up Cowrock Mountain. Hi! And we're going to get no views. No views. It's spitting rain at us, but it's not actually raining on us yet. But we have a rain gear and we're prepared. So, and it is getting colder too as we keep climbing. And my feet are doing well. Actually, don't even feel it. I don't know. I might be on an Advil high, but actually don't even really feel anything right now. So yay! I'm just hiking along. About 3 miles in. Lisa!
Hey! We're doing it!
We're doing it! We just climbed Wolf Laurel Top. No views.
No view.
All fogged in, so we didn't take little side trails to the view. But we are going to go down Wolf Laurel Top now. And then we have a climb up Cowrock. And then a steep descent down Cowrock. Then a little bit of a roller coaster to Hogpen Gap. So we are about halfway into our 7-mile hike today.
We're crushing it.
We're crushing
All
it.
wounded and everything.
Wounded. Benadrylled up. I don't know. I might have to call you like Benadryl. I don't know.
No.
She is
Lisa is very cheerful today on
She
half
is.
of a Benadryl.
She is like happy and giggly and like making funny comments.
Fast food.
Like we're talking about Criminal Minds, and she's like, "If you're gonna kill me, just kill me quick." Like with a smile on her face. She's like, "Just kill me fast, okay?"
I don't want to be tortured.
Oh, we really should. It's like, well, what got us talking about it is like, look how foggy it is, and it's beautiful, and we're like, it's like ethereal and pretty, and I'm like, but it also looks like the movies where like the hikers get kidnapped. You know?
It does.
And so somehow we started talking about getting kidnapped, and that turned into Criminal Minds, and this is the conversation you have on the trail.
See, the ominous music is missing. Or I would be
Oh,
creeped out.
I should totally add that right now. I'm going to find it and add it right now. All right, we're going down. I'm going to fall on my face. Bye-bye. They're tiny, but I don't care. Flowers! Our first little blossoms on the trail. Flowers! So here's the top of Cowrock. Aren't these views stunning? So when I was here with my friends, we were off at a little campsite, a little off the AT over that away. And I was going to take Lisa over to show the views from our little stealth campsite. But there are no views. No views. So I'm going to show Lisa the picture of what she should be seeing today. And that's where we came from. There's the white blazes on the rock as we cross over Cowrock.
Picture of me with the nose.
Yeah, there's a picture of you with the no view. Made it down Cowrock! Woo! We didn't fall. It was slippery, but we didn't fall. And now we're crossing Neel Gap. This is where I parked when I went camping with my friends, and there's no one here today. And we see the next white blaze. We've got 1.5 miles to go to Hogpen Gap. And then we are done with our slackpacking day. Woohoo! We're crushing it. Okay, is that the trail? That is the trail right there. All right, so here we go. See the next white blaze, and it goes down into like a ditch. It seriously goes down into a ditch.
Yeah, that looks like some weird swamp movie.
Oh God. If this video never gets posted, that's what happened to us. Woo! Hello, wind! Oh, the rain's coming back. I am so glad we're slackpacking and get to stay in a cabin tonight.
Yes!
Oh my goodness. Hello, wind! You getting a picture? A picture of the non-view? For real, oh my gosh. This wind just got crazy up here. We're almost done though. We're only a little over a half mile of Hogpen Gap. Woo! Here it comes! I am so excited! Look! Real spring flowers on the trail! Daffodils! Not in someone's yard that they planted! Actually, real daffodils on the trail!
They're so beautiful.
I'm so excited! Lisa just noticed this weird creepy tree with all the moss and this like oh, there's a daffodil growing in it though!
No way!
Yeah, seriously!
Oh my gosh, hold on, let me see.
But like, I want to sit in
Okay,
it.
sit in it. Can you get your butt in
My
there?
pack is still too big. My pack's too big! I want to sit in the tree!
Okay, we gotta zoom in on that.
No, there's a daffodil in it.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, there is.
Yep. Woo! Slack back for the win, baby! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Oh. I was like, am I supposed to be in this with you? And look, there's the road. I don't know if you can see it through the fog. There's the road. Now we have to see where Marcy and Kim are and wait for our ride to pick us back up. And I'm gonna eat some food because
We're gonna eat.
all I've eaten today is
Unpack all our food and eat it all.
yeah, because we have too much food for the next couple of days since we're at the cabin, so we have to like eat all of our food tonight.
All of it. Lisa's hungry. It's American.
Yeah, all I've eaten today is a thing of fruit snacks.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I'm really not that hungry, but I'm gonna eat anyway. I'm starting to get hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye. Basically along the road for a little bit, right here's the trail over to the Hogpen Gap parking area. Oh, see, there's the cars. It's so foggy, we can't see the cars.
Yeah, it's
There.
like right there.
You can't even see it in the video yet. Yeah, there's cars right there. So, all right. Here's our little trail blaze along the road that we couldn't find over there. All right, we're gonna eat some food, and we're gonna get to see Whiskers tonight. I need to text him if I have service because he has a cabin where we have a cabin, so we're gonna hang out. Yay! Looky who's here! We also picked up some vagabonds. I think Zobi's falling in love already. We've got Andres over here, and we've got Robert over here, who are gonna chill in ours or Whiskers or both cabins tonight because everything was booked and they couldn't find anything. We're like, we have a cabin! Come hang with us!
We actually have our cabin for 2 more nights.
Oh,
So
there you go.
tonight, tomorrow night, and the next night.
So they're going through just Georgia.
Yep.
Yep. They're from Florida.
Yeah.
Pembroke Pines.
Florida, way down
Shout out to Pembroke Pines.
there.
There's Kim back there. So we are all in the middle of our resupplying. Here's what we're doing. And our stuff. Like, it's the explosion of stuff from slackpacking and like just tearing it out and throwing it on the floor before we left this morning. But like, my feet are doing okay and I'm so excited. I'm about ready to rebandage them. Did you see my feet yesterday, Whiskers? You did? So this is exactly what you think when you think about through hiking a trail for 2,200 miles, right? All hanging out together in this lovely man's cabin. Bouncer! Alright, and his Bouncer, thank you for the chicken and the hospitality. And introduce yourself.
Sticky buns.
Sticky Buns! She's through hiking. This is her dad. And he thru-hiked, when did you
Last
thru-hike?
year.
Last year, you said. Yeah, last year. So they invited us all over for food. So look at the spread. I mean, seriously, look at all this food. This is amazing. Well, you know, you are like the best camera guy ever. So, so we've got all kinds of food. And then over here, we've got chicken. Oh, and I didn't even see. Oh, yum. Oh, I'm all over the potato salad, dude. Yeah, and he even gave me chocolate milk. I had this huge chocolate craving, and he comes around the corner with chocolate milk. It was amazing. And Zobe's begging. Zobe, I'm getting you food, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
So here we go. We're having fun.
Birthday to you. Happy Hippie. Happy birthday to you.
I'm gonna it up. That's enough.
Oh my gosh, how much fun was that, though? Seriously. I love our Tramily. So we've had some discussions today, and we're all hiking at slightly different paces, slightly different mileage, but over the next several weeks to month probably, that's going to all even out as people get their trail legs, and we're probably going to wind up basically hiking together in the long run. But we're just going to probably be like, you know, hopscotching each other here and there, and people will take zeros when other people don't and stuff like that. So, but we're basically hiking the same hike at this point. So we decided, since Happy Hippie and Whiskers and then Kim and Marcy are hiking a little bit more at the same pace. So they're pairing up. So Marcy and Kim are moving over to Happy Hippie and Whiskers cabin, and we're keeping the guys in our cabin tonight, and we're all getting back on the trail tomorrow. They're taking a zero tomorrow, and then probably we're going to wind up meeting up again, you know, sometime between here and like Fontana, but probably even sooner than that, honestly. And then Sticky Buns, who we just met, her dad, Bouncer, has been slackpacking her basically all the way through Georgia, which is awesome. But he has to get back for a work thing, so now she's going to be on her own for a little bit. He'll meet up with her again on the trail later. But we are all booked for Around the Bend hostel together at the same time, so we will be seeing her again in a couple of days as well. So, got this happy little Tramily going, and I'm walking on a really weird angle uphill right now. So, it's been awesome. This is the end of day 5, and my feet are feeling so much better. So much better. So, just gonna keep icing them, ibuprofen, putting the salve and wrapping them in pads and stuff, and should be good to go. So we will be back on the trail, camping again in the morning. But this has been a really fun little break, and we still got miles. We hiked yesterday and we hiked today. We've got 7 miles in today. So yay! All right, see you all in the morning.